What are you gonna play?
Easy part.
Oh.
I like that.
Yeah. That's what you meant rocking with, yeah.
My thing is winners.
Winners,
But,
okay.
Yeah, but there's a specific reason why.
Okay, alright.
But I don't know if it's because of that. But I'll ask you anyway.
Alright. Yeah, I mean.
Get into the deeper layers of the heavy chill, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. You know, when you just like having listened to this EP for so many times. Yeah.
Way too special on me from the start. Didn't really have put in the crowd. Call it pattern is all in the art. On a mission I ain't for the stars. Too much problems I need to restart. If you call it my life make it breathe. Ain't no surface you call it.
Yeah, he was in a pocket in that shit.
It's even just probably like just the day, fam. I think I went out to an event. I was listening to some vinyls and I was like, I think I can put one more in there. I can put one more in there, man. I need
There's just enough room for an extra vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a tricky thing when you're putting a project together. It's like, when do you feel like you've got all the parts? But then you obviously had that urge, like, nah, like there's something missing. And you've obviously heard it, like, yeah, there's room for this.
Yeah, literally, man. Literally, I just, cause it was just like I was like, alright, cool. I've got songs I've had for a bit. Got new stuff, but not like new.
The intro you had for a while, innit?
Yeah.
What was it called before though? Because I feel like I heard the intro.
Was it called Jet Ski? No, was it called that?
I thought, yeah, I don't know.
I think it was called Jet Ski something.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I feel like I heard that like a while ago.
that was probably something I played and just like had it there for a bit.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, stuff I definitely took songs out, left a few in. Yeah, and then even just added stuff because it's like cool. I had like Winners was supposed to be a single in it that me and Bricks worked on. It was like something that was supposed to just like comes like out, just like cool, like just drop it, and then just have that sort of vibe in it, like that type of offering. That I'd be like, so, cool, let's go in, let's really turn up with this one.
Yeah.
But then it felt like a freestyle as well, because there was no hook. I just felt like I didn't want to put no hook in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like straight smoke, and then obviously with the whole like BTS videos, tapes, and the stuff that I'd be doing, it's like this just feels like a lifestyle type tune still.
You talking about Easy Part?
No, winners.
Okay,
So I deviated to Winners, but easy part was just like I just wanted to make something a bit more like alright, cool. What's my vibe like now in it? Like how can I tie that back into the tape? So it's like alright, cool. I'm gonna make something where it's like it's almost how I'm feeling right now, what I'm going through, but like let me make it vibe still the same way in it.
Do you know what made me laugh? Because there's certain lyrics in here that you're singing so smoothly, but you're singing so much crud as well.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest juxtaposition, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so cool. What did he say?
Facts.
What's it?
And the production as well, like
Calling my line like you need help. That's it. Calling my line like you need help.
Bro, because sometimes it be like that sometimes, bro.
Get pissed off again.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes, bro, like there'll be times I'm just like I'm trying to like I've been outside, I've done the shoot, I've done whatever, I've gone to work, whatever it is, innit? And it's like cool. Now I'm trying to have like some time in it,
chill off, yeah.
just to cool off, like just cool, bro. I'm chilling.
Trying to have a day off, bro.
Oh, this guy, man. Why he was on TNT? There's a reason why. Literally,
I can't lie.
D&D maestro.
I'm telling you, if I didn't put my phone on D&D, the way it would be ringing off, there'll be some situations I'll have to explain, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Or I'm trying to record. Oh my days! And it's like, cause when I got my phone, I didn't take off the ping in it. So I just literally just put on the D&D thing. So when it's off, like I need to leave it on to just wait for a notification.
Just pinging off.
Pinging off. I'm thinking, what the hell? What's going on now?
Yeah, nah.
Who tweeted about me? What happened, bro? Is this it for me? Like,
Getting cancelled on Twitter or some shit.
yeah, I mean, we're like, right, yeah, Drake's playing your song and that, yeah? Finally. Tell them when I'm ready.
Trust me.
That's me in the 6.
I hear it still.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, Easy Part was just literally just that whole sort of feeling of like, obviously, naturally, it's gonna happen, and the sort of relationships you build with people, and then obviously having a family, and like everything. It's like sometimes it just feels like people, you don't have no time for yourself.
Yeah.
So it's easier said than done. Most things, you know what I mean? Like, cool, be happy, but like it's easy to say that. That's the easiest part. The hard part is remaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Happy, like remaining calm and cool and stuff like. So it's just like a contrast. That's why I had to put them things in there, because that's how stuff be like. Not even asking how I am and calling my line saying you need help.
I hear you still.
I haven't even got myself.
I hear you. Like, what do you do to balance that out then? Like, besides the phone being on D&D and whatnot. Like, what do you do to just
I
tap out?
I go on walks, man. I go on walks. I go to vinyl shops. I do some me stuff, really, man. It's like even stuff like on my day off, I might just get up, go for a young walk, like run some tunes, like just keep it like chilled, and just like even stuff like cool. I might just do some tidying up. That way, bro, out like a few hours go by, you just see the notifications there, but it didn't disturb you. The music's bumping.
Yeah.
Just like stuff that puts me away. Obviously, now I travel as well, innit? But that's like,
man,
I have to, man. Sometimes you just have to be out of reach.
100%.
Oh, what are you saying? Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I'm not even here.
That's
bro.
actually that's a great title for a project, by the way. Out of reach.
100%.
Coming soon.
Yeah, I got new moves on that. Yeah, that. I think if it wasn't called Heavy Chill, you could have called this Heavy Steppers, like, because there's steppers on here still. Steppers.
That's just the DNA, like. That's just what we've been working on as well. Just having that sort of like vibe, and just like this EP was just all about just imprinting the sound in it. So it's like whenever I'm doing something like cool, Easy Part, or I'm doing a this side, or I'm doing like FaceTime or Heavy Chill, where it's like you might get a couple bars and then its flow switches up. It's like just lets people know, like, cool, this is what it's like coined from, like this is the whole like flavor, like
This is the foundation.
yeah, literally this is the world, the experience I'm trying to expose people to in it, because it's like a listening. It's like, for me, the way I made it is for people to listen to, innit? So if I get people vibing to that, like, alright, cool. Them shows gonna be looking very different, bro. You know what I mean?
I think that's why winners is so important on that project as well. Because I remember even hearing Heavy Chill, the concept, I was like, this is going to be a listening project. But then I was always conscious of the fact that Sudi was gearing up to like start touching the stage. So I'm like, there needs to be that moment also on the tape. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it comes like now, but like that just needs to be on there. And then when he heard it and I was like, this is what you're doing, I'm like, there we go. Like, it felt like.
Because I was wondering what inspired that beat. For me, it reminds me, and I'm not even being like dumb or whatever, but it reminds me low key of like Laugh Now, Cry Later. Low key, like just that initial chord. Drake. No. I'm not even joking. It reminds me of that low key, just the beat in it. So I just wanted to find out like what was behind that.
Bricks is the mastermind behind that production there.
I don't know, like my creative process here, it involves like what I'm around on a regular basis. And I think that at that time we had just like, we were like crafting what the project was going to be like. So I was just there creatively anyway. And then obviously those chords, it felt like, okay, I don't know, like I get in this moment where I'm like making darker stuff, but then I might be on that day, I might have just felt like I just want to be doing something brighter.
that's like the sound of this whole EP for
You
me.
know what I'm saying? And then when he heard it, I just was like, he was just like, yeah, immediately like, this feels like this is needs to be on my project.
It's just
But, I'm always like working in between those moods. It's like very dark and like moody melancholy, and then there's moments of brightness. Those moments are like a lot more rarer than like when I'm in that melancholy bag. But like it came and I was like, oh, this feels like Ascension. It feels like in the sky.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly the
know
word
what
he
I'm saying?
used. Ascension. I was like,
And then once I put the drums on there, I was like, okay, like this is now like amplifying what this texture already is.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I heard that still.
So done with it, bro. I heard that. I said, nah. Damn.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bricks made it.
It just feels like triumphant, almost like, I don't know, man. But I feel like with this whole EP, that sound is very consistent throughout. But it's funny
That I put that in there.
Yeah, because like, how long would you say it took you guys to create the whole project?
It's been. Let me start like probably like.
I think I started hearing Heavy Chill, like the concept, long before it was done.
Yeah, like before it was
So
an EP.
the concept of Heavy Chill was Dada.
It was gonna be called something else. It was gonna be called Dark Room innit? But it was just at the time I think going through lockdown.
Lockdown.
Yeah. It's been a minute, bro. Some of these songs I've had that's what I'm saying. That's why like it's been over like a few like years. It's not just like something like that's why like even there's certain tracks that I've made and I produced a few years back, like Candy Pop. I didn't even make that in my crib. I made that Nikki Bloom's crib. And I was just going around. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to take my laptop everywhere. Well, I think it was either that or I didn't have a Mac at the time. So I'm there like, alright, cool. I want to be at someone else's house or whatever, or their studio. Let me just start working with what they have in it. So I'm literally just like a kid in a candy shop. I'm like, like, okay, cool. Hey, what? Yeah, all right. You got some mad sounds here. You got some packs, bro. Like, I didn't even have this.
I hear it.
My thing's meaty, bro. Like, I got a full like hard drive. My hard drive's not even like been used like that yet. And then it's just like those tracks that remained in it. So it just the EP just kept kind of evolving. But there was like certain tracks, and then you got like FaceTime. Like when I heard that beat played, and Bricks played it in it was that man's studio in. We went to that I think Swave performed in Wembley. And then went to the studio straight afterwards.
Oh, in Acton.
Yeah, Acton. I was just out there and I heard it. I said, wow. And I was telling Bricks, I'm just going to do this track and flip it, give it that whole R&B vibe. But I'm going to approach it a bit differently.
God.
I was like, why can't I make and it just fit like the way it was in there. I was like, I need that.
So what, was it just a beat he played then?
He played the beat and then I did like I just did like a reference over it, and then I wrote to it later. Yeah. And then I think I recorded that at mine still. I recorded it at mine. Because sometimes.
Who's the girl on it? Because she's cold still.
Poeli.
She's cold still.
Shout out Baby P.
They're the most incredible.
Yeah.
I remember actually hearing when he was like because obviously it's Sudi like. He'll hear something. I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go, but I generally trust him. But then I was like, oh, that's what you're going. I'm like, it literally in my mind, I was like, P needs to be on this. I don't know how she needs to come on this, but I can hear you guys compliment each other on this track. And the chemistry had already been established. So it's like, it never felt like forcing that. It felt like,
it just makes sense.
He's approached this way. We're already in conversation about what we need to be doing. And then it's like, I'm hearing her voice, like the producer in my head. I'm like, she needs to be on this. She needs to be on this.
FaceTime is for like sing-along crew style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sing-along crew style.
Literally, man.
Make you want to sing outside the girls' window.
Literally.
Hey, man, that element in music has been missing for so long.
That's what that is, man.
But it's like we go. You know, sometimes like this is the type of stuff we go through as well. But it's just about.
I feel you.
Because it's like sometimes like when it comes to like writing those like type of songs, it's like when it comes from a place where it's like, this is actually like I can pinpoint a feeling or experience, whatever, and then coin like a whole song from it. So it's coming from an actual, you know what I mean, account or you know what I mean, and it's that. That's how sometimes it's how it be in it. Like when you like, some tracks is like there's certain lines that's in there. It's just it's the truth. Like you know what I mean.
What do you prefer, creating songs from that place, or do you prefer to be like more detached?
It depends. It depends. Like if I'm, because I can make music or I can like make a song, or produce something. If I'm if the vibe is there, if it's like cool, right, I'm just hitting like a flow, like that's the same sort of vibe I had when I did Jules and and Top Down.
Okay.
It's just I was like, right, I was just making. I was like, damn, this is a mad, like, you know what I mean. I don't even know what's going on. I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm like, okay, go ahead, like.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just, and then sometimes it might just be things where it's like I have like on my walks I might just write something, and then it's just about putting that in there, because it's like sometimes I might just have the lyrics for it already, but like the ones off this EP, Candy Pop, I made that when I wrote for that in session.
Candy Pop is crazy stuff.
That's what I'm saying. We just.
But you know what though? You know when we went to Ballamy, we performed it at Ballamy, innit?
No.
You didn't? I
didn't perform it. No. He did. Nicky did breathing. He did breathing. That's a new thing, breather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was an unreleased joint. I just told him, spin that one there. I have to perform that one.
Yeah, no.
But we've had that tune. That's another tune we've had for for a minute.
Nicky slid on that still.
This is my issue that you are.
I know where Max is about to go, by the way.
Bro, why do you man hold on to music for so long, bro?
Do you know what? Yeah, I can tell you that in two like different answers, isn't it? Like, one can be that song there. If I put that as a single when I'm making tunes like Stepping In and other tracks, it's not gonna fit in. Like, because sometimes for me, it feels like I can drop that, but that's not a reflection of what I'm making.
Wait, what song did you say wouldn't have fit around?
Like Candy Pop is like the mindset it's more the mindset I was in it. What and Stepping In.
Yeah.
But you have to deep the time, like one is Rage and like Candy Pop is more of like it's it's different. I don't have to explain it. It just didn't feel like, because for me it's like I was when I dropped Me, that song was supposed to drop a year prior. But I wasn't trying to it just didn't like. I was trying to like, bro, because you have to look where I'm performing, bro. I'm performing in a place where cool. It's a much thing, bro. Like it's hype stuff, like, and it's like for me to get to perform those type of tracks, I want to care more about how am I rehearsing for this? Like how's the sound? Like how's everything? Like how can I deliver a good performance? Whereas those when you just getting the shit, what man? I mean, just going in there, they're not here to hear that stuff. Like,
I think that's what it is. It's things like
it's who I was like. You know what I mean? At the time, it's like I'm just popping up. I'm just performing.
You said on here you're tired on the mosh pits, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's a reflect. I wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Why am I like?
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? Now it's like
I do remember you saying that.
Is the intro?
Yeah.
Intro. Because that's literally what it is. It's like now it's like, and that's why it's called Heavy Chill. It's like that's me now. Like, you know what I mean? I've done all the moshing and all that stuff there. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a time and place, and it's like, who's saying people can't mosh or join in and do something to one of my people doing the candy in the basement to this side. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You need to do a flash mob of that. You see my thing.
I saw it.
Yeah, man, do a flash mob of that.
I put that. You see that one? I saved it and I screenshot it in my mind. Like,
This
is for Iris.
We need to do that still. Go for it,
man. Whoever wants to jump in, like, let me know, innit? DM me, like, don't delay. DM me.
A choreograph thing.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah.
No, he's got what he was doing on stage.
The stage, the basement thing. I'll do that straight.
Do it, man. That'll be crazy.
Trying to make the man them skank again. Trying to make the girl them bubble. Trust me.
Trust me. No, even they couldn't beat me with my eyes closed on the intro. Crazy, man. I need peas. I need my profit, money count, run my papes. I need it right now, no delay.
That's it, man. That's the truth.
See that shit?
Yeah.
Love you, dog.
I was like, man, nigga. No, man, and I had that moment throughout this project. So yeah, no, cold still, and obviously you know, man's a hip hop ultra. I can't lie to you. Even this side, I think I fucked with it a whole lot more once I listened to the whole project. Like once the whole project landed, and I was listening to it as a piece, like a whole unit, I said, "Oh my days, this is a pop." Do you know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, like this is
And see what I'm saying. This is why like certain things take time, because it's not like it's like I had to ask myself like, what am I really trying to do? Like, what am I like? How do I listen to music as well? And like, what am I trying to like? Cause I'm trying to like bring people into my world or just show them an experience in it, like a sonic audio, like sort of just like, you know what I mean? Just join the worlds together and just like make someone experience that. So it's like I don't want to be like a EP where it's okay, cool, it's an EP for now, like, and then that's it. It's like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now, it's like when people are like, I want people to listen to tracks, you know what I mean? Still still have the same sort of love for that, you know what I mean? Because it's like it's the first EP, and it's like I'm just trying to build more and more from there, and like really like start off how I mean to go on.
I hear you.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? Does that mean we're not going to be experiencing rap from you?
You're gonna explore.
Why can't you rap? But I feel like you can rap on type of production anyway.
Yeah, no, but he said meaning she's going to go on, so that means
as in it's a cohesive project.
Okay.
Whatever which way I'm gonna spin it, it's like at the very least I started off like that. Doing something where it's like okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like if you really mess with me, you're gonna really mess with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Say less.
I mean, there's no rules in this game, man. So
He said that.
Nah, fuck the rules, man.
There isn't rules, but there is.
There's proven strategies. That's how I look at it.
That's it. There's no rules because
there's just proven strategies. That's what it's like.
You can get how you want to get to, however way you want to do it.
No, you're strong.
It just means different routes might take a bit longer, but they're gonna like bear the same fruit or even more.
Yeah.
Because like now, if you have your sound and you know what you're doing, like who can tell you different? You know how to market yourself. You know how to like appeal to the people that are for you anyways. You have that like whatever like cult following, innit? Not like I listen to my man's thing on TikTok. I only know the hook. I need to know the lyrics. When I'm telling you, hey, cut that. When you see when Remo was on stage and then come down, I need that. That's what we're aiming for. We can't be aiming for like, That man said something funny, he said something current. Like it's like, bro, I want you to be like, love what I'm doing, like, you know what I mean, for the sake that I'm doing it. Do you know what I mean? Give me that different perspective on music.
Strong.
You know what I mean? You gotta live beyond the trend, fam.
Bruh, that's what's missing today. Like a lot of people are like willing to live in that trend.
Yeah.
And like
it's paying them for now.
Exactly.
But the thing is, if you have a plan, like it's mad for me to even. I don't want to say it's not mad for me to say this, but it's like if you have a plan, and you play the game how you want to play it, and you come like I can't fault you the same way. Like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Like true.
But there's also like a process of like earning the listener's ear. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, like you said, there's a lot of things that are trendy that just come and go, but like. I like to think every artist or whatever you do, you want to earn that attention. You can't like some people want to demand it. Some people just like beat a dead horse until like they get it. Yeah. But I think like you said, it's like people actually taking in what you're saying. It's like damn, you want people to actually you want to earn that. Them 2 minute 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Just soak me in.
True.
Most time people listen to music for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then like, I don't like that.
I don't know if it's their attention span or like...
It probably is, because you look at social media, it's like, having things like TikTok is a blessing in disguise because it shows you how people's attention span is nowadays. It's like, how many times you can be on the train, whatever, you see someone just... 1, 2, 3, flick, 1, 2, like, people don't have time no more. They have the most time, but not time at all, fam.
Yeah. I think it's because everything's accessible, that's the issue. Because it's too accessible, isn't it? Like... you can just see it there at the moment of a touch and just flick it through, like, if you wanna. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like that, innit?
We're also learning at a faster rate as well. Because like you said, like how many like slide past 3 videos and you've learned something that might have taken you like maybe a good 2 hours to sort of dissect and sort of interpret.
But not everybody's learning though, because people are just.
Oh yeah. But that depends on what you're digesting as well.
Consuming, yeah, it's true. That's true.
Just on yeah, let's talk about the production. Like, I know you said
Yes.
the production on here. Like, how did so you said earlier the concept of Heavy Chill came about before the like the actual projects and songs started forming.
I'll say I wanted to do an
inspiration as
EP.
well?
I wanted to do an EP, but I didn't have until I started like breaking down the EP I had before and like removing some songs and then making it sort of like, I don't say a newer concept, but like I understand it. It was like, it just felt like I was starting to understand myself a bit more and like ask myself again and again, like, what am I trying to like do in it? Like what type of,
Yeah.
and then that's when it came about. So there were certain songs, like for example, I don't even know how the order of how I done it, but the first 3 tracks I produced, and then the last 3 tracks Bricks produced.
Okay.
And then the easy part and this side, those are from other producers.
Okay.
So those are the ones where I was just like looking on the internet, just pre-in beats, and then I was like, I heard those 2 tracks and I was like, ooh, and I just got into that groove, and I was like, all right, I already knowing it like from the jump. Like if I can do something and it's in my mind, and I've got the bounce, and I keep updating the bounce. I just keep doing. I was like, yep. The way I did that, wrote it and did it quick. I was like, yeah.
The ending of Candy Pop makes me laugh though. It sounds like you've busted wickedest nut, fam.
Shout out Nicky on that. He went stupid crazy on that.
I was like, yo.
Hey, you.
Obviously, even like Kid Cudi-esque as well though. Yeah. Like that, how do you say it? But you know what I mean. But yeah, the
sort of like
the humming and the harmonization and harmonization. It's all over the project, but yeah.
Yeah, it was just with that one. It was more of like, cause when he was doing it, he was like, "Oh no, man, no." I was like, "Bro, trust me." I said, "Trust me, bro, trust me. I'm telling you right now, trust me to just like let me shape this. Let me shape this one here." And then it was like just like lining things up and making it make sense, but not making it make sense at the same time. Just trying things a bit differently. Yeah. And then it's like, I could like, because the way, I can't like, when I was making it, the way I was on the roll, I was like, damn, this is mad. I'm just like, when we did that last bit to end it, it just felt like it made sense to do it that way.
Yeah, okay. I feel you.
You know what I mean? Because this is a brother that, my man, what, he was telling me about something about if you practice singing like every day, for like a bit, after a while you just develop your voice, innit? So that guy there, he's got voice control, man.
Yeah.
And it sounds just fun as well.
Yeah, it was.
Like it's like, you know, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's like it plays into the whole like the world that Sudi created. I feel like, you know.
Yeah, strong.
Hey, yeah, make me